In Zimbabwe, on the 27th of August 2014, the Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program, implemented under the UNDP, held its exhibition and knowledge fair.
I'm so excited. This is a very great day. We are exhibiting the great things that have been done through the Small Grants Project of the Global Environment Facility of the UNDP. The good thing about the Small Grants Project and today is that we can actually say this is what small seeds can do, because every seed is the promise of a forest. This is a knowledge fair, because what's the use of having knowledge and not to share it?
Usually, big things start small. A warm welcome to the UNDP GEF SGP Exhibition and Knowledge Fair, organized to celebrate UNDP GEF SGP 20 years of sustainable action with community. 2 decades. We have never held such an event where we gather various stakeholders from the national government, civil society, research institutions, academic and private sector to exchange information.
The National Coordinator for GEF SGP, Mrs. Tsitsi Wutaunashe, introduced several representatives of various stakeholders and thanked them for participating.
The Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program came into place after the Rio 8 Summit that was held in 1992. GEF was a funding mechanism to provide support to projects that conserve the environment while at the same time improving people's livelihoods. And in terms of our focal areas under environment, we have 5 thematic areas that we deal with. We deal with biodiversity conservation, climate change mitigation, reversing land degradation, elimination of chemicals and protection of international waters. And we also have some Millennium Development Goals that we also address as SGP. We have Goal 1 of eradicating extreme poverty and hunger, Goal 3 of gender mainstreaming, Goal 7 of environmental sustainability, and Goal 8 of building and developing partnerships. And SGP is not just operating in Zimbabwe, but it has a global reach. Since we started in 1993, in terms of our work in Zimbabwe, we have allocated so far 5.7 million, and we have funded 167 projects that are distributed nationally. The major area we have funded is biodiversity, which has 43%, followed by land degradation, 22%, climate change, 17%, chemicals, 7%, water, 7%, then capacity building and knowledge management grants, 2%. Also really want, in terms of GEF funding, is what we call co-financing. These are contributions made by the grantees themselves, be it the NGOs and the community-based organizations, in terms of cash and in-kind contributions. This enhances their ownership. So for the period we funded, we have actually about 13 million that we have realized in terms of co-financing. Then other issue is that also make sure that our grantees link up what they are doing at downstream to policy level. So the issue of impacting policy is also one of our major areas of work.
Mrs. Wutaunashe then highlighted achievements under each focus area and gave examples.
Under biodiversity, we have the conservation of Sister Monaville. They have a wetland they are conserving. So I was showing before and after, and the species which are there in terms of biodiversity species, the birds, the flora, the fauna. The Ramsar Secretary General visit, who visited Monaville in 4 February 2013 from Switzerland. Monaville Flay has been declared a Ramsar site. So we thank them for working very hard and being one of our best practices in wetlands conservation.
Also under biodiversity, Mrs. Wutaunashe mentioned aquaculture in Bandura, water harvesting in Nyanga, and in Honda Valley, both beekeeping and crafts from bamboo, among others. Under climate change mitigation, GEF SGP is funding projects focusing on fuel-saving stoves, wind energy, as well as solar energy. Focusing on reversing land degradation, GEF SGP has supported gully reclamation through Christian Care in Gokwe and Mashingo.
Then under chemicals of organic farming, I was highlighting pictures on Makoni, and also want to highlight that this one received a global award, the Equator Initiative Award. They'll be going in September to receive the award in New York. I just want to say for the past 20 years, as SGP, we have played a catalytic role in contributing to both the global environment benefits while also addressing the livelihood needs of communities.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want now to just hear some brief presentations as well from the various projects.
Our areas of focus were biodiversity conservation, land degradation and sustainable forest management, and capacity development.
STEP Trust has engaged in tree planting with schools and the Forestry Commission, wood-saving stoves, gully reclamation using banana and bamboo plants, education and awareness in schools, as well as removing invasive alien species such as Lantana camara.
We had 140 weavers, of which 88 were men and 52 women, 34 were youth. Our weavers had India training, China training, British Council training this year. The communities are very happy for being supported by STEP Trust through GF and UNDP, because some of them were not working. They are now weavers, especially women. They are selling the products and gaining money to pay for their school fees and look after themselves. So it's an advantage for them to have this project.
Our project is made up of 4 villages, which are Mambemba, Bonde, Seze, Nyatondo. So we call it the Nyanga cluster. The project has a total of 789 beneficiaries, 269 men and 520 women. Our major achievements in Nyanga are construction of water harvesting dams. We have 4 of them, 1 in each village. We managed to procure pipes to transmit the water from the range using the force of gravity to the households, where we use the water to irrigate our farms. We have horticultural gardens where we farm as communities and agroforestry gardens. Anything that you can think of, we produce in Nyanga. We also have what we term the butcher in the backyard. That is where we keep our chickens, goats, pigs. You don't have to worry about a balanced diet. We have protected 5 wetlands in this project, and this have improved the density of our forestries. Showing there, we have reclaimed 49 gullies with this project using vetiver and sisal plants, and we are able to support ourselves, send our children to school. There's improvement in our food security, as we now have more than enough to feed ourselves and you as well. As you can see, as big as I am, we are very healthy. And because of this water harvesting from the wells, we have reliable sources of water, which is safe to drink. As you know, our water Nyanga, you always buy it. And the biodiversity has been restored. If GEF did not come around, we would have nothing to show from Nyanga. The forest would have been destroyed. The water sources filled up with sand. So we thank GEF, because what we have to show today is from GEF's assistance.
I don't know what 24 stands for. I guess they will tell us a lot more. Perhaps it means that there are 24 people, or 24 projects, or $24 million.
We are a youth-oriented organization which is working towards empowering youth through initiatives in environment, initiatives in climate change, initiatives in renewable energy. The project itself focuses on 3 key aspects: issues to do with climate change mitigation, and there are issues where we are focusing also on enhancing existing livelihood options within the community. Then the third aspect is on research. Climate change mitigation within the project, we have been carrying out some tree planting And I can say it's an achievement for us that our ministry now is since adopted the Green Valentine celebration, which was something that we started in 2012 together with youth in Mburu. We are also using solar energy technologies in place of fossil fuels for the solar water pumps. And in terms of the livelihood enhancement activities, we are promoting climate smart agriculture and also there's some mushroom farming and fish farming where we are also even promoting organic methods. We are also undertaking research in the area where we'll be investigating the impacts of climate change on our own horticulture activities. So overall, I think in terms of the impact of the project we have, definitely there's going to be a lot of employment creation. You see that a lot of green jobs are going to be created within the whole value chain process. This is going to unlock the potential in youth, that you will see that these youth are actually agents of positive change. Thank you.
Delegates were then entertained by a short drama from Zia Group.
Excellent.
The drama focused on the dangers of wildfires, poaching, water pollution, streambank cultivation, as well as land degradation, and highlighted the importance of chiefs as representatives of government.
Who is the best poacher than me? I poach, and when I poach, I make sure I do the business. So, naturally, what it means, Gateway, after 5 years, there is no animal for your child to see. There is no fish for our children to see.
The UN Country Director, Mrs. Verity Nyaga, extended a special welcome to the Minister and all delegates.
The UN are currently engaged in the process of drafting a new Zimbabwe United Nations Development Assistance Framework, ZUNDAF. This event could not have been held at a better time. We hope that best practices and lessons learned from the GEF Small Grants Program implementation over the years will inform the new ZUNDAF programming cycle. UNDP is delighted for the contribution made by the Small Grants Program in Zimbabwe, supporting communities to address global environmental challenges while improving livelihoods.
The GEF SGP has been in existence in Zimbabwe since 1993 and has funded many projects designed to address global environmental challenges while at the same time improving people's livelihoods. To date, 167 communities nationwide have benefited from SGP funding. A total of over $5 million has been allocated to these projects during the last 5 operational phases. The contribution made by the UNDP GEF SGP in Zimbabwe. It enhances the Zim asset objectives in addressing environmental challenges through community participation. We can highlight the following landmark accomplishments. Well, one of our grantees, Makoni Organic Farming Network, won a prestigious global UN award known as the Equator Initiative for 2014. Conservation Society of Monaville, COSMO, which initiated the writing of a local environmental plan for Monaville Flay for incorporation to the City of Harare Master Plan, succeeded to achieve Ramsar status as one of the first wetland areas to be recognized in Zimbabwe as a wetland of international significance. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the UNDP Small Grants Program for producing 2 documents, namely 20 years of sustainable action and the products catalog that show how small grants can make a big impact, not only for the environment, but also to the community's livelihoods.
Mr. Luxon Chipungu from GEF gave a brief summary of the 20-year booklet, which highlighted achievements, mapping of GEF projects, challenges faced, and lessons learned. The minister then officially launched the 20 Years of Action booklet and catalog. The reigning Miss Earth Zimbabwe, Samantha Dika, presented hampers containing various products from different projects to the invited guests. The delegates went on to tour the stands.
Carrots or packaged zvakanaka, organic. There is a big market in Europe. Lemon, yeah. We try to work with them on empowerment, you remember?
Yeah, we've got an MOU with the Ministry of Health.
Okay, so can you and this is what they do. Wow. And the dyes are from natural. This is the abros.
Oh.
And this is rooibos tea.
Rooibos
We would like to restore the area to its pristine state. It can be done. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's honey from beekeeping projects.
Well done. Increase. Those are also piece of motor.
Sorghum millet. Sorghum cake millet.
From Chirets.
Oh.
Yeah. So they are going to small grains and they've baked cakes for you, sorghum cake and millet cake. You want to set in stock? How it works, they built it on Monday.
Saka chine advantage yekuti unobika zvinhu zvakawanda panguva imwe chete neuchishandisa ngoni shoma.
Asi vakagara ipapa then you turn it down.
They are also into tree planting. Biogas.
Afterwards, Miss Earth presented the awards to the 4 best stands. In 4th place was Conservation Society of Monavale. In 3rd place, Nyanga Cluster. In 2nd place, Makoni Organic Farmers Association. And in 1st place, Juru Environment Protection Association.
Another round of applause.
The Africa Center for Holistic Management was formed in 1992 to work together with communities in the Hwange region, in Zimbabwe, as well as the Southern African region, so that we are able to manage our lives and resources holistically. We enhance water and food security through use of training that utilizes properly managed livestock to reverse land degradation, restore watershed and failing crop fields to health.
So our address is at the back, and our website also. If you go on our website, everything is there.
I make my rugs using salvage waste. I get it from the factories which makes material like this to make my rugs. I use my hand loom, this one, to weave whilst I'm at home. And I use natural dyes. This is lavender for soap and lotion making. And this is rosemary for soap and lotion making. And even oranges, I use them when making my soaps. I use tallow and caustic soda and melamine to make them.
I'm from the Lutheran Development Service. We are operating a climate change mitigation project in Makwerere. The key achievement has been the establishment of bylaws on the environment by Berengwa Rural District Council. To us, besides selling our goods and marketing ourselves, we've learned from the other organizations.
We call this Chingwa stove or Jeka stove. It is promoted by Juru Environmental Protection Association. The stove itself is built by women builders. These two, Umayasing, are the builders. That's the fireplace. Then this is the oven. We have got 3 plates, 1, 2, 3. And this is the hot plate. We are promoting climate change. Also, carbon emission is reduced. So we like it, and also we reduce cutting down of trees. And we enjoyed this fair because we learned so much from different tables. There's something we learned from each table. But I think next time we are going to improve, even if we were number one for this fair. But we hope to improve again. So be, I don't know which number. But
we are going to be the biggest number one.
Well, I have enjoyed this exhibition with GEF. I had a great experience of learning many things. The process for honey with my neighbor.
I'm from Yahari Honey Producer Association in Honde Valley. I just want to thank GEF. They are here to take it to us to lead.
I'm from Nyanga cluster, Shida. We are producing these from the water that we are getting from protecting our water sources. Unfortunately, our table is almost empty. People are buying. It was a platform for us to share what we do, meet new people, learn new innovations. It was lovely. It was wonderful.
I'm Reward Njenje, just representing the Ziwaresekwa Environment Conservation Trust of Ziwaresekwa and 2x2 Waste Recovery and Management of Epworth. Basically, we are in environment conservation, whereby we are doing waste management, integrated waste management, resuscitation of forestry, destroyed woodlands, and trying to empower the communities in their livelihoods. You know, for us to come here and networking other organizations is so good for us. For us to get more knowledge, information on how we can articulate our programs.
Hello, my name is Charmaine from Buja Conservation Trust. We're partnering up with the GEF to help the community of Mutoko for the granite, the black granite stone, which is being transported with the miners to outer countries to benefit the outer countries. So us, Buja, as the benefit, we are trying to stop the granite to be transported outside the country. It has to help our community. It has to help our people in here. As we learned a lot from other people, their products. We're very proud, and we really want the GEF to continue doing the great work. Good job, GEF. Keep it up.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Muropa. I work for Conservation Society of Mozambique, which is Cosmo Trust. We are into wetland conservation, advocacy, awareness, and education. Mostly we deal with communities as well as in schools, where they come visit a model in Monaville, a model of play, what it looks like and what it does, the values, functions of wetlands, the benefits we derive, and the effects of destroying these wetlands.
From Tower Development Association, Honde Valley. We specialize in biodiversity in Honde Valley, whereby we have got some nurseries for indigenous trees. We grow bananas, and we're beekeeping activities. We've got avocados, and pemba and cassava. I have enjoyed it very much. I found it very educative.
Mr. Luxon Chipungu thanked the delegates, organizations, and grantees for making the day a success.